Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to Super Smashbots presents The Children Aren't Okay or Are Okay. I don't actually remember the title of this one. So good job me. The children are not okay. They are definitely not okay. And let's take a look at what we can expect for tonight's fights. As we have our smash scene, and of course I've got to get to the right thing. Am I getting to the right screen? Nope. I think I gotta find it in here. New Smashbots overlay. Oh, it's not the right one. Oh no! I'm so bad at everything, guys. Here it is. Here's our lineup for tonight, folks. Very excited for this. Let's get our first fight kind of prepped. So of course we also have. Then I'll go through the lineup real quick. But very excited for these fights. So first off, we have got Z-Beast with Inkling versus Biggin with Ryu. In our second fight, we have Hubs with Fox versus Kexo with Pyra Mithra. Gotta love that. I designed Kexo's little banner to be the cover from Legends and Lattes, a book that he highly recommended. So I'm super excited that he enjoyed that. I might need to move the Kexo a little bit over so it doesn't get in the way of the verses and stuff like that. But you can still see exactly who that is in there. Then we have Tyler version 3 with Ridley versus Sinnoh with Kazuya. I mean, that's a heavy hitter matchup right there for sure. And then we have Zeke with Lucina and Mark B. Writing with Kin. So very excited. Mark coming off of probably one of the most epic victories in our last fight last week with just an absolute turn of events with Kirby. Absolutely loved it. Such a cool moment. But we'll see how they do tonight in all of this, and let's get the fights up and running. So again, this is The Children Are Not Okay, and in fact, if you were here at Thursday's stream, you helped to actually design the fights, which I really appreciate. To quickly just go through the rules. The only item that is on is the Rage Blaster. It is a 3-minute battle. You get, basically, you want to kill, and the children are in a little bit of a dangerous position at 100% damage and level 1. So you're kind of in a better shot to kill them, and again, you want to avoid getting killed by the other guy as well. So let's go ahead and get our first fight going. We have got Inkling. And we have got, who's the other one? Ryu. Okay. So this is our first fight of the night. Oh, let me get this all popped out and everything. Time to take them kids' lunch money. Exactly. They're going to be in the dumpster by the end of this, folks. All right. So again, 3-minute timed fight. Just beat the hell out of everything, folks. So here we go. Let me smash. It is time. Enjoy the fight. Who will win? Will it be Biggin with Ryu? Will it be Z-Beast with Inkling? Who the hell knows? That's the best part of all this. All right. Inkling, one might say, is more of a teenager. This is like bullying the children from, this teenage. And this is a really fun map with kind of some good platforming elements and stuff as well. Ryu immediately going right after the children, but Inkling targeting Ryu as well. The kids just kind of walk around. They're just trying to enjoy the park. But instead they get caught up in this onslaught. See, they're planting trees and everything. They're arborists. What good kids thinking about the environment? Oh, that kid actually does punch one of them, and Inkling very smartly gets a kill, though, goes right after one of the kiddos. And then Ryu with a nice bop right there to knock one of them out as well. Inkling doing some work on Ryu. Gets the Rage Blaster out, very smartly utilizing the Rage Blaster. Again, that does more damage the higher percent damage you are at. And a big kick right there, and Villager goes flying. But we do have, kill by Inkling, who is now up a few stocks. Again, kills on your opponent will help you because they will take a stock away as well as give you a stock, and they are running away with it right now. Inkling at 5 kills. Ryu needs to really kind of think about punching these children, and instead Inkling using the Rage Blaster to full effect to get some nasty kills, and is absolutely running away with this in this first fight right here. What are you doing? We might feel like Ryu almost seems to not be moving as though he is a level 9 fighter right now. But he does go right after Inkling, or actually goes after Villager. Does get a kill there, and then Inkling snags another kill off the map as well, folks. Again, we are pushing that 1 minute mark, and the children, they are certainly not okay. Ryu getting another bop right there. Inkling looking like she is lining these children up. Has another Rage Blaster, but she's at low damage, which definitely means that not going to do a ton in this scenario. But there's another kill, and Ryu is kind of making a little bit of a comeback in the last 45 seconds here, folks. And there is another big bop, and the child has the gun and bops Ryu down. That child took the shot and absolutely decked Ryu, and unfortunately, Biggin, it is possibly too little too late as Inkling is at 13 kills. A score of 13, folks, which is pretty darn brutal. She does know her way around a gun as well, whereas Ryu, he's more of a hand-to-hand kind of guy. And there's another kick maneuver right there. Good bop, though. Spinning kick, not quite getting the damage out, though. 5 seconds left, and it is definitely ZV's game for sure. Congratulations, you are moving on to the next round. And sorry to see it, Big 'em, but thank you for participating and making your picks and stuff. And yeah, it just didn't go your way. I mean, look at that, 5 kills to 14 kills. Ryu unfortunately getting big donked on by the by one of the children there as well. Just not a great look, but better luck next time. But congratulations, as I said, to Z-Beast. You are moving on to the next round. But next up, we have got Pyramithra, or Kexo with Pyramithra, and Hubs with oh my gosh, my brain is trying to do too many things all at once. Hubs with Fox and Pyramithra. Kexo with Pyramithra. Jeez, oh, heats my brain. Woo. Trying to do too many things all at once. Yeah, that at level 9, you can see it right there, folks. At level 9, just was not being very aggressive in these fights for sure. So first up, we have Fox. Fox is a fast lad. Can really get around the map very, very well. However, Pyra in particular can really dish out the damage and can probably one-shot these little kiddos pretty quickly. So I think it's going to be an interesting fight here. We're going to see how it all plays out. Again, let me smash. Here we go, folks. It's time. Good luck to Hubs. Good luck to Kexo. And good luck to these little kids who are just walking right into this hellscape. At least it's very pretty out. You know, at least it's like pretty cute and stuff like that. Is that a double? Oh my god. Second child has hit the green. Holy cow, that was a crazy double kill right off the bat. As I said, she was definitely one who could one-shot these children and has taken quite a lead. Also knocking Fox out early on as well. He's got to use that Rage Blaster. He needs to figure out how to like even things out, as she is going to potentially run away with this if he is not careful. Another big blast from Pyra. Very smartly just utilizing Pyra. Mithra is the less damage dealy one. And another huge kill by Pyra right there. She is up 6 kills already. And the child has a Rage Blaster. Who's he going after? Ooh, another kill, Pyra. My gosh, folks. Star Fox has got to figure something out because this is not even a competition at this point. For Fox's sakes, exactly. Oh, is that a kill? It is not quite a kill, which is unfortunate. Using the Rage Blaster, but it is Mithra with the Rage Blaster. Both of them have it. And another kill. Pyra might have gotten donked there by one of the children. Not 100% certain. One of those kids is actually still has a better record currently than Star Fox. That is crazy that one of them might actually have a... We should almost just move that fighter along at this point. Another kill by Pyramithra. It's going to make for the Inkling Pyramithra fight very, very interesting. Again, these fights, you just never know. Some, and I don't know if maybe the fighters are struggling a little bit with this map. And there is a kill. Very smartly, Fox does knock down Pyramithra with a good Rage Blaster attack right there. But has to be super careful. Does not want to get Rage Blasted himself. Good bop right there as well. Ooh, he's got to be so careful. That kid had that gun and was lining up the shot for sure. This is an opportunity. Can he get some hits? He has a double hit, both of them right there, sitting on the verge of being black-bladed. Oh, good recovery by Star Fox right there. 30 seconds left, folks. And Villager Hubs, one of the villagers has... Okay, he did knock them down a little bit, but it is absolutely cracking me up that one of the villagers actually has a better score currently than Star Fox. That is very, very silly and crazy to me. Just not sure what Star Fox is doing at this point. And another kill, and Pyra finishing off at 69% damage. Gotta love it, folks. But congratulations, Kexo. You are moving on to the next round, and better luck next time, Hubs. Yeah. That was a fight. That was a thing that happened. Well, never picking him. That was pathetic. Again, like I said, sometimes he could be a really good fighter and really, really, helpful and everything. He just definitely was not showing up today. In fact, he got killed twice by Villager, and once by Pyramithra, whereas Pyra had 2 falls to both Villagers. This was just a bad match. It was, but both him and Ryu looked like they were moving very slow on the field as well, which was kind of sad to see. So let's get the next one up and running. But as I've always said before, you can't win if you don't participate, and if Kirby is any indication of what can happen, anything can fucking happen, folks. So next up, we have 2 of the heaviest hitters. As Sinnoh said, I just want to watch Kazuya beat up on some children, and that's fair. And Ridley's about to fucking... I get a feeling he's going to use his dash attack and absolutely obliterate in this one. This should be a very interesting fight. Understandable. Yeah. Let's see if Ridley can get back into the groove. Had some rough outings lately. Again, Kazuya, one of the toughest fighters that we have seen. But every once in a while, he seems to kind of go a little limp and lazy on things. We'll see. Let me smash. It is time. Good luck to TV3. Good luck to Sinnoh. Let me smash. Here we go. Both of them coming out. Both of them with their wings out and everything. Ridley immediately going, oh my gosh, and there it is, Kazuya with his One Punch Man style, but then Ridley shows it off as well. Gotta be so, again, just focus on these children. That is the play here. If you just focus on, there it is, Ridley with another kill, and Villager is down again. A good smash attack right there. And another bop, Ridley taking a little bit of a lead here. Great dash maneuver right there by Ridley on the small platform. Kazuya kind of bopping around. Again, sometimes they just don't think to go after the children, and that's really the play here. Oh, absolutely cross-map chucking right there. And Ridley got the memo. He understood the assignment, and Kazuya is struggling a little bit. Does get off a big Rage Blast right there. and does get a few kills, and things are getting a little bit closer. Ooh, a good dash attack by Ridley, grabbing Kazuya, and then Rage Blasting and a dash kill as well. Love that. Fantastic maneuvers by Ridley. Ridley is definitely, like I said, he understood the assignment. Both of them do, as Kazuya gets... Oh, Kazuya got domed by someone, not 100% certain who, and that is Ridley off the map as well. That villager didn't like what has been going on. But again, Ridley in a bit of a lead right there. 10 kills, 10 points so far, folks. Like I said, very interesting. I thought this fight would be an absolute knockdown drag out with like going right after the kids and stuff. Kazuya getting bopped by an attack by third child. Just hit the screen. Exactly. Another brute. Oh man, misses with the dash attack. Kazuya reverses though, and they get another double kill. He has brought it into 3, and he's looking like he is using that Rage Blaster with reckless abandon, and he has almost evened it up. And Ridley with a kill here. We are in the last minute, folks. And Ridley getting blatted. Kazuya utilizing the Rage Blaster to catch up and has finally taken the lead. And another kill there, folks. That Rage Blaster is doing so much work here, folks. Huge bop hit by Ridley in the air. Let's see, does Kazuya have another kill in him? He's getting bopped around by Villager right there. Ridley, very smartly, he's trying to go after Kazuya. And Kazuya snags another kill right there. He's got to be so careful. Ridley has to be careful. He does not want to get Rage Blasted. Another kill right there, and Kazuya takes the lead. 15 kills, folks. We have 20 seconds left. It is going to be very difficult. I think, ooh, gets big bot by the Villager right there. Right onto the platform. Ridley, very smartly, he does grab the Rage Blaster. This is his time to shine. If he can get some shots off. He grabs Kazuya, but doesn't get the kill, folks. 4 seconds left. It is going to be too little too late, I believe. But what a fight this was. What a turnaround. Seno has taken it. My gosh. What a crazy turnaround by Kazuya right there. I really thought Ridley had that in the bag. And nope, Kazuya said, hold my fucking beer, man. And absolutely 15 points right there. 16 kills, 1 fall to Ridley. Ridley 12 kills, though. I mean, they both put in a ton of good work. And you can see that third child right there. He's seen some shit. He has been on the receiving end of quite the beating for tonight, for sure. All right, so congratulations. And better luck to you next time, TV3. I mean, that was a great showing by Ridley. You got to be proud with that. Kazuya just kind of turning it around in the end. And next up, we have got Lucina, Zeke's Lucina, and Mark B. Writing's in. Will he be Knuff, folks? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a tall test, whoever's going up against Kazuya in the next round for sure. But let's see if we can do it. Bye, Ken. Bye. Well, it is Lucina, who used to be one of our top 20 fighters, I believe. And she has kind of fallen from grace over the years. You know, I would love if... I know that, like, God, it would be cool if we could see, like, historically the data and stuff like that. We're not fucking talking about that stuff, but, like, to see some of those trends and things like that. But Lucina used to be one of our top 30 at least. I'm not exactly sure where she is in the stats and stuff like this. But it is time. Let me smash. Good luck to Kin. Good luck to Lucina. Here we go. It is time, folks. Again, those Rage Blasters were a huge catch-up mechanic for Kazuya. Very smartly utilized that and just got a bunch of black kills. You know, it would be cool if there was a way to prohibit the fighters from getting them and only allowing the children. There would be so many cool things I would love to do if I had like full ability to customize these fights. Lucina, a big slice right there, not getting a kill, almost got a double. Another huge slice with a Shoryuken or Haruken, I'm not exactly sure. But they are definitely not hitting nearly as hard as some of the other fighters have been. And it is going to be, I think, a very interesting... Oh, the big blap from the Villager right there. And as we approach our first minute, neither fighter has gotten a kill, and in fact is taking some serious damage. And in fact, Ken gets destroyed by one of the villagers, and currently the villager team is in the lead in this fight. And I can confirm that they are at a level 1. That they are level 1, my guys and gals. This is absolutely hysterical as we have... Yes, the villager is in the lead. CPU diff. I think it's just damage diff at this point. And finally, villager, one of them gets killed. Lucina takes a lead, a very small lead in this. Gets another big bop on villager, but he is going to survive. And there it is, a kill. Ken takes the lead in this fight. Lucina, actually, they tied at this point. My gosh. The Rage Blasters are out. Let's see if they will. Lucina does get another kill right there. Then Ken pops off. Then Lucina gets blatted by Ken as well. That guy has learned the way of the gun. He understood that what Ryu didn't. And then gets killed by Villager. And then Ken gets another kill. This is suddenly turning into quite a back and forth at the very last minute of this fight. But Lucina with a nasty kill to tie things up, using the pointy end of that sword to just take that child and beat them into oblivion. Lucina waiting on that child, and then big miss right there. Again, I'm not sure if maybe just the way that this map is a little bit kind of curved is impacting some of their lining up. But Lucina in the last 30 seconds has taken the lead in this. And Ken, very smartly, he has grabbed the Rage Blaster, which could be very, very helpful. He needs to utilize that to get some kills, as he has not that much time. Can he get his first win? Can he be Knuff? Will he get his first win, or will he get knocked out by Zeke's Lucina? Oh, there is 8 seconds left, folks. I don't know if it's gonna be Knuff. There's another kill by Lucina and takes the lead here, folks. And that is all she wrote. Mark B. Writing's Ken was not Knuff, and Lucina is moving on to the next round to face off against Kazuya. I mean, after the way Kirby showed up in the last fight, I can't say that.
It's fucking embarrassing!
I can understand your plight with that. But yes, so bye-bye to Ken. And Zeke, you're moving on to face off against Lucina in a very, very scary fight against Kazuya. Let's take a brief look at the fight at the next round. We have got Z-Beast with Inkling and Kexo with Pyra/Mythra versus Sinnoh with Kazuya versus Zeke's Lucina. A lot of villager kills on this one. Yeah, a lot of villagers. Oh, for the stats and stuff? I mean, you don't really... Yeah. Was he really? I didn't pay any attention twice, my guy. I mean, again, for a good solid minute, the villager team was in the lead, which is crazy to think. Anyways, let's get into this next fight.
It's fucking embarrassing!
You're like, let me reiterate that it was that fucking embarrassing. Well, sit back, enjoy these next couple of fights as we're gonna see the children fly, as it is Inkling who did a seriously good job, and I hate so badly that this is like... I hate that the stupid ready to fight thing is there. It annoys me so much. Inkling. And then the other one is Pyra/Mythra. Alright, so good luck to Z-Beast. Good luck to Kexo. It is time. Let me smash. See how this goes. We have an extra match with Ken and Ryo. I want to see if the villagers can win. We will do that at the end. We'll do that at the end. I think that would be really funny to see. Yeah. Oh, interesting. They were kind of put in different spots this time. Very, very sneaky. Um, Again, Pyramithra has really big hurt potential against these little children. The Rage Blaster is out. Who's going to go for that? It looks like the children are thinking about it. They might just push that off. They just did. They pushed the gun off. Hey, Kexo, you made it. Welcome in. You are going to see how your team does. Oh, goes right after Inkling and knocks ZB's character down a peg. But Inkling was not happy with it and is going after the children. And again, oh god, one of those kids has found a gun. My god, the scariest thing. A child. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Kexo. And yeah. Oh, Pyramithra getting some shots off with the Rage Blaster. Getting some good kills right there. And then Villager pops Pyramithra. Inkling with a nasty little kill right there. And it is a close first fight here, or close third, whatever fight this is. Semifinals. Pyramithra very smartly gets a hold of that and doesn't get the kill though, unfortunately, as the Rage Blasters are out and Inkling is utilizing that to full effect to hopefully get, dodging that very, very well. Again, another Rage Blaster is out. Man, they are just popping off like crazy. See if those children will get them. And another kill by Inkling, taking quite the lead here. And Pyramithra struggling a little bit in this fight. Decides to go for speed mode with Mithra. And gotta watch out for Inkling's Rage Blaster right there. Both of them have it. Good kill, good bop. They're both just going, they're going at each other. Who's gonna hit each other first with that? And Villager snipes the kill, folks. And it is such a close fight. I love how much these villagers are just sniping kills. Great special attack right there by Pyra to even things up as we approach the last minute of this fight. What a close fight this has turned into. The Rage Blasters are out. And again, if Pyra or Mithra can get a hold of one of those Rage Blasters, it could be really, really helpful for them. But instead, these kids are just running around with these black devices. And it is... Oh, you gotta dodge those attacks. You do not want to get caught up in that. And there is another kill, and it is evened up with 30 seconds left, folks, as both of them are just kind of dancing around each other. Mithra struggling to get some shots off with the Rage Blaster. Instead, Inkling picks it up. But there it is. Is that a kill? No, Villager has not been defeated. And it looks like Inkling is really trying to get that shot off and going right after Pyra. Oh, put those kids into the ground, folks. And there's another kill. Pyramithra with 5 seconds left gets a double kill right there, folks. And Kexo, it looks like you are going to make it to the finals. What a hell of a fight that was, as you have turned it around and are going on to the finals. So sorry to see it, ZBs, but congrats, Kexo. What a crazy finish that was. I didn't really even see, there's so much going on, I didn't really even see how that all turned out, but what a close fight that was. And really came down to the fact that Inkling just got knocked out one too many times there as well. So, man, what a great fight that was. You are moving on to the finals. We will see you there. Let's see who is going to be going up against you in the finals. Will it be Senno's Kazuya? Or will it be Zeke's Lucena? Guess you guys gotta stay tuned to see. But love that fight. Right. So, this is going to be Senna. This is going to be Kazuya. So, good luck to Senna with Kazuya. Good luck to Ezekiel with Lucena. Let me smash. Let's see who's moving on to the finals to face off against Kexo's Pyramithra. Again, those Rage Blasters, if you utilize them to full effect, can be so helpful. But also, you got to be very careful, as those kids will also absolutely decimate you too, starting off at that higher damage. Lucena looking like she was trying, but Kazuya with a big hurt potential. A huge kill though by Lucena. Nicely done as well. The Rage Blaster is out. Huge attack, and the Villager is surviving that smash attack by Lucena. As the over A attack just connected but didn't send them off the map. A little bit of a slower start for both of them. Good hit by Lucina with an aerial and another little arrow right there. Ooh, went after Kazuya. Wanted that moment. And she does have the Rage Blaster. Kazuya with a nice kill right there. A good down smash by Lucina. Planting some trees. Don't matter though. Kazuya takes a bit of a lead right there with another kill. Lucina, gotta watch out. You don't want that tree to fall on you. That tree falling on you is going to do a lot of damage. Lucina needs to use that Rage Blaster. 69 damage, always nice. Big grab kill right there. Gotta be so careful with that. Oh, an alley-oop from the villagers. And Lucina doesn't yet knock him out. She needs this kill. She needs... Oh, instead the child takes her out. Unfortunate to see that. And then she stabs that kid right in his little face. But he somehow survives that. Very impressive. And there's another kill. Kazuya kind of running away with this one a little bit as we have a minute and a half left in this fight. Another big kick right there. Kazuya doing some serious damage. Huge hit there by Lucina. Very smart to get that off. Kind of plinking that, taking that opportunity right there. Huge hit by Kazuya as well. Does he have his like fucking like power like the entire time? Does that just not go away until he dies? Because that is ridiculous if that's the case. Another kill by Kazuya. He is definitely running away with this a little bit with a minute left. There it is. Lucina does get the kill and puts it down to 1 point difference between the two of them. And she does also have a... oh, she had the Rage Blaster, but not anymore. Kazuya does get that. Lucina, dance around these children, needs to get these kills. There's another kill, and Lucina has been bopped down. And again, Kazuya takes the lead with just 40 seconds left in this and starts to run away with it as well. Again, a very notable showing and a great kill by Lucina on Kazuya right there. A darn good showing by Lucina against a very tough opponent. She has just not effectively gone after these children like she should, and Kazuya is kind of running away. Again, you gotta get the memo. You gotta understand what are we supposed to do today. There is not a kill against that villager. Great recovery right there, and another nasty kill, and Kazuya has taken it in what turned out to be a pretty good and close fight for a while, but Kazuya pulled away there at the end. That's kind of like one of those horse races where it's like they're chugging along and you're like, oh damn, this could be pretty darn close, and then it just ain't. It just isn't. But sorry to see it, Zeke. You are not moving on to the finals. Kazuya, Seno with Kazuya. I believe Seno is looking for his 8th weekly champ victory, which would get him a new emblem. But he will be moving on to the finals. Again, a very good showing by Lucina. Should not be disappointed whatsoever. And snagged 2 fucking kills against Kazuya, which is pretty impressive right there, folks. So let's see how this is going to turn out. So here is our finals. We have Kexo with Pyramithra versus Seno with Kazuya. So let's get right into that fight. Get these blocked out. Seeing all the behind the scenes fun stuff. So it is finals time. Let's go. Let's see how this all turns out. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh, I need to press the button so you guys can actually even see it. Oh, that's the button. I just need to press that button to make that work. God damn it. Pyramithra and Kazuya. Alright, folks. We'll not worry about a prediction tonight. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Hold on, my neck is... Oh. 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 Boy, but for some reason my neck is just like a little bit... Oh. That's... I probably just need to not be like... Great. Oh my gosh. This is the shit you guys are here for. Me doing stupid shit like that. Anyways, it's the finals. Good luck to Kexo. Good luck to Seno. Let me smash. Here we go. It is time. Those children, they know what's happening. They got the memo. And here we go. All right, Pyramithra with a nasty kill. Hits the one that they didn't expect to. In fact, Kazuya with a huge grab right there. Almost getting a double kill. I love how he can grab an opponent and dunk them down and kill another person with it. That is so fucking brutal. Very smartly goes after the Rage Blaster as well. Which is a, like I said, if the children can get a hold of it, it can be a real big equalizer. Unfortunately, they are not. And instead, both the level 9s have very smartly gotten it. Pyramithra snagging another kill right there. Very smart. And planting those trees. And then that child, I like how that child's just walking right into them. My gosh, their use of their over smash and the little fire hydrants is cracking me up. I love it so much. And there is a kill. Kazuya with a big double kill right there. Using the Rage Blaster, and another kill with the Rage Blaster, very smart, and then a big pick kill right there, taking a bit of a lead, another huge kill right there. He has another Rage Blaster in his pocket. My gosh, this guy, he understands how to use these firearms to full effect, and there is another nasty kill, and he is, actually, Pyramithra sniped that kill, and instead then gets Big Bop. Minute and a half to go. Kazuya running away with this one a bit. The Rage Blaster's definitely making, some effective work for Kazuya. Big bop right there. Oh, another kill. That is Pyramithra down a stock as well. Kazuya up to 12 with a minute left in this fight. Again, the Rage Blasters, I think it would be interesting to see how these fights go without the Rage Blaster. That might be something for next time to kind of consider, changing that around, because again, they can be so, at like 80% they're killing like crazy, and there's no way. But we have a minute left, and Pyramithra has some serious work ahead of her. Needs to focus these children. She misses the misses hitting Kazuya. Using the fireworks, and then jumps right into a big blast, and Kazuya gets another kill right there. Pyramithra, good dash attack right there. Gotta avoid Kazuya with another Rage Blaster, and there is a kill. She is catching up a little bit at a time, but again, there is a nasty kill by Kazuya, an up special right there, and it looks like it is all she wrote. A great showing from everyone. Good kill right there by reflecting that so well, folks. Another huge kill right there. Can she get the kill on Kazuya? She does not. And that is all she wrote, folks. And congratulations, Sinnoh. You were correct in the fact that this guy was going to punch some children and knock them into oblivion. The use of the Rage Blaster was definitely very, very helpful there. But congratulations, you are our weekly champ. So very excited for you. Again, I believe that makes 8 wins for you. So actually, yeah, not the right thing then. Sheesh, I know that guy. And better luck next time, Kexo. Again, I think probably for this fight in the future might be fun to just have no items whatsoever. The Rage Blaster, I think, was really cool. There is unfortunately just no way to like ban fighters from using a specific item, like, and only allowing GG's. Yeah, it was fun. Again, I think for this one in the future, I'd probably remove the Rage Blaster, but I mean, still some really good fights. It was definitely really close at times. We do still have one. We have a couple fights. We're going to do our CPU 7 fight. So, and for that, we are going to make another, we've got to get, and we will go with, let's see, what are some, is there any ones that I have? Metal Giant, that one, I don't think that does anything, because I think it's just at the beginning of CPU 7. weapon something or other. And we're going to put them on their own team. So it is time for our CPU7 fight. I have no idea. I'm going to assume that it'll just be standard whoever wins. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to see how this works. We're just going to chill, hang back, and enjoy the really stupid chaos that is our CPU7 fight. And we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Pyramithra and Kazuya will team up together and best this lad. But again, if they just decide to focus down the children, they might be putting themselves in a really good position to actually win these fights. And there it is. Pyramithra going after them. A good kill right there. Again, CPU7. He does a lot of damage. This guy can do a ton of damage. But then he goes, Rage Blasters can be really, really helpful as well. I should have actually made him not be launchable very well. That would have been... So far, CPU7 has not gotten a single kill. He is at 0, which is very interesting. And very smartly, Kazuya and Pyramithra are really running away in this fight. Great kills, holy cow. Not 100% certain what is all happening. Pyramithra with another Blat. CPU7 needs to get his shit together. He needs to figure this out. He is definitely on the struggle bus a little bit, trying to figure out how to get these kills. Oh, and he is not recovering. What an embarrassing recovery right there. I love the home run bat, but it just didn't seem to do a ton of good. CPU7 definitely is in a little bit of a struggle right here with the fact that he's at 0 right now, while 2 target rich environment he can't prioritize. That could actually be very, very true. He is struggling to prioritize what targets he needs to go after. Yeah. These children, they're so tempting, but Nats is also one of them, so maybe he has ADHD, give him a break. Exactly. Maybe what I should have done was put all of the kids on the same team as Pyramithra and Kazuya. And then have all of them at... I really thought that he was going to be doing just fine with this, but he is not really targeting these enemies very, very well. Oh, congratulations, Kazuya and Pyramithra. Congratulations, Kexo and Sito. You guys, this is definitely not one of CPU7's best fights, and you guys are going to be... Congratulations, you guys are victors in this. So, and look at that, Pyramithra putting in a lot of work there. So, hey, awesome, love it. All right. Well, because Stare asked for it, we are gonna see what happens when a Kin and a Ryu go up against 3 level 1 villagers. We're gonna see what happens here. Kin versus Ryu versus 3 villagers. Who will win? Let's enjoy this. This will be our last fight, and then we're gonna play some Abiotic Vector. So thank you all for being here tonight. Make sure to stick around, or not, whatever you need to do. Take care of yourself. But yeah. Should have done like a prediction on how many kills we thought that they would get. Oh, Ryu does get a kill. One of the villagers has been knocked out. And then I like how Ken jumps right over Ryu and just bops him off a little bit. Ooh, a good uppercut right there. And then big kill right there. Rage Blaster is out. Another kill. You know what? They've got 4 kills, and we aren't even a minute into this fight, folks. That is pretty darn impressive. And it's going to take quite the miracle for the villagers to actually... however, this is a non-canon fight, so none of these do not count as far as statistics. Oh my god, they're actually winning. They are. They're doing well. Oh, except for the part where... Oh, somehow Ken got back on the map right there. Oh god, I saw that Cha just take that fucking Rage Blaster to the face. Yeah, I definitely think some adjustments for this fight would be to remove the Rage Blaster. I think after that, it would be very, very interesting to see. My thought with the Rage Blaster was that the children might try and pick that up, but they, again, avoid most of the... they just kind of don't do hardly anything. And I don't think I can like apply different like, characteristics to them. So the level 9s tend to kind of pick those up and utilize them. Ryu doing some serious work right here as we approach a minute. So yeah, I think that would just be a good way to kind of adjust this to make it more about the actual fighters, because definitely like Kazuya utilized the Rage Blaster to full effect in some of his fights to help him with winning. But regardless, a very fun fight, very fun tournament. Thank you guys for your help in like designing it. And I definitely think that this is one I'm going to put in the rotation for sure. Like I said, rotation. I probably have like 40 or 50 different fight themes that we've done. I mean, it's crazy how I'm still finding like some like kind of different things that we can do, and there's still maps we haven't even explored and stuff like that. Part of that is because of the fact that, yeah, but he's also plotting yes, he absolutely was. And that's the thing, is like, item utilization should be both, like, a way to kind of try and even things out, and if a bot utilizes it better, but I mean, god, this 7 and 10 kills, like, holy cow, like, great job, Ken. That is a winner screen we have never fucking seen. But yeah, he was absolutely bodying everybody. All right, folks. Let me get this put to sleep. I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this, and then we are going to move on to Abiotic Factor. So again, congratulations to Sinnoh. You are our weekly champ.